Hey, what is up guys, and welcome to episode 17 of my DayZ adventures. Now that little freeze you just saw there, that happens in the game quite a bit lately. I think is a new patch or something like that. Now I spawned on next to Skalinsky Island anyway. I can see somebody's on the road, but somebody's actually taking shots at him. So I'm seeing who he is. Indeed it is a ghillie taking shots at him. Now let's see if I can flank this young man. Listen to the chat.
So bad. Why the fuck are you doing? You are gonna get killed from behind, bro.
Like, dude, why are you giving me away? I don't get that. Like, he's shooting at you. Like, why are you giving me away? Why don't you just let me shoot him? We could both share the loot. And nearly would have got his AK there to shoot me.
Bro, with a machete, please.
Bro, with the machete, I'll chill. Yeah, come on, I'll bandage you. Now, the funny thing happened is that I've recorded a lot of Battlefield stuff before and I forgot to delete them and I just ran out of hard space. As I'm bandaging that guy when completely dark, the recording stopped because I ran out of space. And the guy didn't make it, he collapsed too. I bandaged him, he made 3 steps and then he collapsed and he died. So it looks like I'm going to have the loot to myself and just go and loot him and take all that stuff that I need to take off him. It looks like old Mr. Ghillie had quite a couple of things on him. He had a nice AK on him, he had an M107. I know there's... lately, I've seen in a lot of servers they have not bandit patrols, sort of AI patrols. And they all have... The hero skin has an M107 and then you have a G36 and somebody with an AK. It's a couple of them that usually patrol all sorts of servers these days, and there's plenty of them that I've seen it in a lot of servers implemented it. It looks like old young man here was trying to flank me or something. He must have heard the shots and he was trying to flank around. Now, I have said to him in the chat, just prior to getting to this, I said, dude, I'm friendly, we just shot somebody. There's no need to shoot at me, but it looked a bit fishy to me. It looked like he might want to try and shoot at me, so better to keep it on the safe side, better to take him out. I'm only just starting in the server. There's no need for me to die this early on since I'm recording. And as you can see, there's a bandit coming through. Bandit saw me from across the map and he said, can I come through? Is it okay if you're not going to shoot me? And I said, yeah, come through. Drop your Makarov and just come out. You spawn with a Makarov. Now, some of you that watch my videos for a while know what my policy towards bandit is. Shoot on sight. But since he started chatting to me from across the bridge, the land bridge that you got to Skalinsky Island, he said he's friendly and he's going to tell you all about it in the live com in the game. So I'll leave you with that. I've given him a couple of stuff. He'll tell you why he's a bandit.
I'm just trying to get some medical supplies so I can help people to get and I get humanity. Because I got bandaged skin because of some jerk. He came to me with the hatchet and I had to shoot him, so I have now bandaged skin. And everybody shoots me on sight.
And there we are, we made it to Skalinsky Island. Now on Skalinsky Island, big surprise, usually there's nothing here, just a couple of sheep, but this time there's plenty of stuff that have been spawned in, and I really enjoyed this side of the map, and I really hope that in DayZ Standalone, when is that going to come out? Hopefully June, I'm hoping, I don't know, latest rumours or latest news is that it's not coming out before June 2013, so we'll just have to wait and see. Until then, it is DayZ as we know it. But there's plenty of people here, plenty of stuff that have been spawned in. I see some zombies doing something there. Now, there's no need for that zombie just to stay still. There you go, they're running around. There's a dude around here somewhere. And I gotta say that I really enjoy having more and more stuff on the map. So everybody just doesn't go straight to the airfield, straight to Cherno, straight to Electro.
Keep crawling, I'll give you a morphine injector.
There's a guy there that I'm trying to help. You can see me a little bit in the game chat. I see he's crawling. I see the zombies are after him. I'll go out and try and help him out a little bit. The only reason he's crawling is because he's broke his leg. Nobody would crawl with zombies around, and I know he's trying to stay stealthy, but nobody would crawl a couple of 100 meters for no reason. So I know he's going to be having a leg broke, and I know there's no morphine down below because I looked. And if you don't find any morphine when you find yourself in a hospital, check the back. Or check the bottom of the stairs, but always check the back and the top of the hospital. You might find some morphine in there if the front of the hospital has been looted. So
hey dude,
let's go and help him out and take it from there.
Alright, don't shoot at me, I'm gonna give you morphine. Don't shoot. Do not shoot, just stay still. I'll give you morphine, stay still. Yeah, I'll give you blood too. Alright, no problem. You're good to go, man.
Or do you need blood transfusion or anything?
Hey, bandit! Nah, it's okay, I gave him some. Hey, behind you, bandit.
Okay.
It's
yeah,
me.
yeah.
It's me. Hey, dude,
Yeah,
dude
I was
inside the
looking for
hospital,
you.
he's friendly, he's okay. Yeah, I gave him some blood just now.
Okay,
Oh
okay.
shit, I should have
I'll
let you
ask
do
him.
it. Oh. Oh, here, you can
I
give me,
would need
you can
some
give me blood if you
too.
want. Give me blood, look, I'm bleeding.
Yeah.
Get some blood
Yeah,
and
can
give-
you
Yeah, just get some blood and you can give it to me.
I have some in my inventory.
Alright, go ahead and give me blood.
I bandage you first. You're bleeding.
Okay. No, actually, yeah.
When I was looting,
Yeah, you'll get
when I was
250.
looting that.
You'll get 250 plus this one. You'll get 360.
Oops. Yeah. When I was looting that tower, I
Okay.
came out and I fell from the stairs. I was knocked out
Oh, you
and
need blood
I had
too?
broken
Here.
leg and now I'm very low.
Watch
on
for that
blood
zombie
now.
so it doesn't come in.
They don't come in the hospital for some reason. It's kind of bug.
Okay, so I gave you blood too.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
Alright. Alright, dude, well, have
I
fun.
will feel my back. Yeah, sure. You too.
Alright, dude, see you later.
Hey, by the way, what's your name?
What, in game?
Yeah, in game.
PC.
Okay, you sound very familiar.
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. I
Do
do
you
that.
have a YouTube channel?
I do have a YouTube channel, yes.
What's the name of it?
I cannot tell you that. It's a secret. Oh shit.
Then I maybe know what's the name of it.
It's a
I'm
secret.
not sure.
It's a secret. You'll see in the next episode of my adventures. Hi, dude. See ya.
Yeah. Thanks for the help.
No worries. Thanks for the blood.
Yeah, no problem.
Dude, did you just break your leg? Dude, where are you? Are you up here somewhere? I heard something crunch. Probably you just broke your leg, right? I think you're up here somewhere. Oh, I think you fell to the first floor. Oh, there you are. Stay still. Holy shit, that's the second time I'm saving you, man. I'll give you blood again. Yeah, I bandaged you already. You got morphine? Thanks again, shit. You got morphine, right? Ah, you're good to go. Oh shit, son. Ah, dude, see you later. You okay? Okay for blood and everything, right? Ah, see you later. If you see that bandit, he's kind of a friendly bandit. So if you need blood or anything, ask him, because he's friendly. He just wants to get rid of his bandit skin. So if you need anything, he's around here. Just loot him. Alright, out.
So here we are back in the second server. The only reason I joined this server is because the other server crashed. Now, I waited for about an hour and nothing came back, and I thought, well, I need to keep recording, I need to go back into the other server, and I have a couple of servers that I normally play on, so decided to hop into this one and start recording from here until the other one gets back. And funnily enough, every time I check that server, it's always crashing. And it's quite a bit of desync on it. I mean, obviously with so much gear on it and so many barracks and so many cities and places for you to loot, obviously you can have a bit of an issue with lag and stuff like that. So this one is not as bad. There's only a couple of new things added, like a couple of barracks, a couple of buildings, a supermarket here and there, and not really that much. But the quick story is that the guy that I'm picking up, called Jamie, you can see a little bit in the chat, he got killed. Actually went to try and help somebody. He had a broken leg, and basically guy just tricked him, got him shot. Bandit 101, never fall for that kind of joke, because the joke's on you. Took his SUV and took all his gear. So since I saw the little fight in the chat saying that he's pissed off and man, I was trying to help you, and that's what DayZ is all about. Do not trust people in DayZ, because people will shoot you for no reason. So I decided I'll pick him up in Kamenka, drive him all the way up here. I know there's a couple of tents down there with some supplies. Nothing really fancy, just a couple of M4s and some I think the highest end gear, I think it's a CZ in there or something like that. M4 CCOSD, I think there's in there. There's a couple of things in there, but since this is a server that I normally play on, I do have a couple of things myself saved in a little tent. So I have, let's just say I have visited this place a few times. And there is quite a few helicopters on the map, so mine always stays in the same spot where I hide it. Same thing with my tents. I always hide stuff very well that they don't get found. Let's just say that. They don't get found. How? That's a trade secret. I cannot share that information. How to hide a helicopter. Only thing I'll say is that when you park a helicopter, always get a rotor and take the rotor out. Simple. I'll not say any more. And have a rotor in your inventory. So if somebody comes around, it doesn't happen to have a rotor assembly on him in the middle of nowhere. And a toolbox, and some other things. It's just my advice. Now, as you can see on the airfield, old Mr. Bandito there just shot somebody and was trying to loot him, or he was dead, or something happened. I have put 3 bullets into him, so I don't think he's going to roll too much. Make a couple of more turns and he's going to be down anyway. There you go. I think he's just registered there as dead. I see there's quite a lot of activity on the airfield. I see there's another car just pulling out. There's definitely something going on around here, because there's just too many zombies around. Usually if you shoot somebody straight away, the zombies will disappear. But this time not much is happening. So I'm thinking, okay, there's got to be some people around here. And you can see there's another guy just come out. Now he's going to go for the bandit. Bandit had, I think he had a Winchester on him. I couldn't really see it. The other guy looked like he had a DMR on him. But just to be on the safe side, I want to get a little bit closer and just make sure that he doesn't pick it up and start shooting people with it. If he picks it up and moves away, then that's fair enough. You've come all the way to the airfield to do some looting and hopefully score a good gun. And obviously you could do better than the DMR, but for me, the DMR is the top tier choice. I wouldn't take anything else but the DMR. You can see he's doing some looting himself. He's taking something off the bandit, probably putting something in the car. I'm not really sure what he's doing, but I can always have a chat with people. I always try and have a little chat as much as I can. I'll try and interact a little bit in the game. I want to play kind of anonymous. I don't really want to tell people that I'm helping and stuff like that. I just want to play it as normal. When you meet somebody, try and help. If you can't help him, try and shoot him or whatever. Decide what you do when the opportunity comes. So whatever situation you face with, you just have to deal with it in that particular way. So you can see I'm typing a couple of messages to him. You're pretty cool. There's another sniper around. I know there's somebody else here because I have heard a DMR being shot. And I know there is somebody around here. So could it be just another survivor? I know I always call survivors heroes. But with the bug on the hero skins, you're not going to see that many heroes around anyway. So if I do mention, or if I do say heroes instead of survivors, bear with me. You know what I mean. Now, the guy drove off in the yellow car. You can see there's a couple of more cars just pulling up. There's one dude there. What the hell just happened there? Just see him just going straight in. Now, I'm not really sure what's going on, but again, I only moved a little bit. I moved back pretty much to the first position I was in. You can see there's a guy in between, there's a guy in the car, and there's a guy inside. I know there's quite a few of them, so I just want to make sure that nothing really happens while I'm still here. There is shooting, there is all sorts of stuff going on. I don't know what that dude's doing, but you wouldn't just stop there in the middle of the road just like that, especially on the airfield. I mean, I am probably about 500-600 meters away or something like that, and it's easily, you can see he's shooting at somebody, so he is shooting at another survivor, so he's not going to make it. If he's getting the bandit skin, he ain't going to make it, because I think he is shooting a survivor. I see somebody's died there, but I don't really know the people's names. I don't really know who he is or what he is, but hello, he has turned himself into a bandit. I can see his dude's trying to run him over. That's a good shot. Now, the reason I don't want to shoot just yet is I want to see what happens. I want to get a little bit closer. I want to take my time when I shoot, because it could be somebody else around the airfield. Now, I can never stress enough the importance of a ghillie suit and the importance of stealth and just keeping it low. Stay out of the way. Make sure you don't get spotted. Just take cover and just take the shot when you really need to. Now, as you can see, I've backed myself into the tree. I know I'm covered from the back. I know nobody's going to see me in the back. And nobody's going to shoot me in the back, more importantly. But I want to just see what's going on here, because Mr. Bandit, he ain't going to make it from here. That's for damn sure. I know there's a lot of action going on in there. I saw something just run straight in. I thought there's somebody else around. Just checking, making sure nobody's flanking me. I'm pretty sure nobody saw me around here, because I always try and just let things happen as they would happen. I'll just keep out of the way. Just making sure that you don't get followed. Always, even when you're scoping, always go back into third person, look around a little bit, and you can see there's the guy with a DMR. Now, what's he doing? He's doing something. Is he going for that bandit? Is he just running in and the bandit's going to get him? That's the question. I still want to just stay still and don't really want to move, don't really want to give out my position. You can see bandit's been shot. I think I know what he's doing. I think he shot earlier on, took the bandit out, and he just went in for the kill. You can see they just shot there. So that's kind of point blank murder, but it is a bandit, so that's pretty cool. Which means I don't have to shoot that guy. You can hear there's just a couple of more shots happening, and I think he's just finished him off. There you go, he's down. He's dead. He ain't going to get up from that. There's no reason for me to get out and move and do anything or try and shoot that guy in the back. I know he just shot a bandit, so in my book, that's friendly to me. It could potentially be not friendly if you could probably see me, and everybody that you see in a ghillie suit, 9 out of 10 people always assume that if you see somebody in a ghillie, he's always going to be geared up and he's going to have high-end gear and he's going to be having the best stuff on him, but that's not always the case. 9 out of 10 times, again, it's somebody that found a ghillie in some sort of little house, and that's it. He's put it on and he's running around with a Makarov or something, or with a pistol, or at best with an AK. But in this case, I do happen to have quite a lot of stuff on me, but my policy with traveling when I leave my camp is travel with the necessities. I only take kind of one of each. If I know it's a server that's got daylight only, I never take MVGs. If I know I'm going to be playing for a couple of hours and it is daytime, I never take MVGs because I don't need them. Just in case I do end up dying, then there's no need for me to lose it. And same thing happens with a lot of gear. There's no need for me to take GPSs and all that sort of stuff like that. I just take the bare minimum, kind of one of each. Antibiotics, always really important to take antibiotics with you, because these days, I mean, I'm pretty sure that you guys know that you can eat raw meat. Most of the meat that you cut now, you can't eat it, but you will get infected really, really quick. Now, I have had times when I got infected after one one steak, should I just say, or I think it was mutton or something like that, or no, it was bacon from a pig. I just had one bacon strip and I got infected straight away, and then I was screwed because I had no antibiotics on me, and it took quite a while. And with you having no antibiotics, you're only going to lose more and more blood. So always carry antibiotics with you because you can get infected even for giving a blood transfusion to a friend. So keep antibiotics close because you'll need them. Now, since the shootout in the airfield is pretty over, everybody's gone, everybody's dead. Some of them have DC'd, some of them have logged out, combat logged, or whatever you want to call it. I didn't think they combat log, but once you die, I think you can Alt F4 and your body disappears. I'm not really sure about that. I've seen people do it. I've shot people in the back with AS-50s and M107s, as you'll see one later on. I shoot somebody with an M107 and his body disappears, so I don't know. Instant, just straight into the ground and just gone. I don't know. I think it's combat logging or something like that. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think it's fishy. Now, as you can hear that, I am coughing. I came inside here just to look for a wheel. Always have a couple of wheels with you, and I got infected myself. And as you can see, by the time I got to my camp, I've got no blood. I got very, very little blood. I stopped in a supermarket along the way, got a couple of cans of beans and stuff like that. Whatever meat I had in my inventory, I ate it all and made it to my camp finally. I do have, as I mentioned, I do have a couple of things in my tent, as I like to hoard stuff. Always have a couple of tents with stuff, always have a bit of meat, always have antibiotics, just stuff that you need. And this is, by the way, this is just one tent. I do have 3 more with a little bit more than what I have in this one, but this one was the closest. I think if you would have passed a couple of more minutes or haven't stopped in that supermarket, then I would have probably been knocked out and died. But luckily for me, there was antibiotics in there. There was pretty much everything that I needed. And decided to head back down south, keep hunting, keep getting some blood. I don't have the luxury of having a friend to give me a blood transfusion, so I rely on hunting. And yes, it is the precious. I have found it after days and days of searching. I have found it. Now, I know this is not what it should be because I've checked all the spawns and I've checked everything. And yes, precious is here. I am life complete. Let's just say that, yeah. Life is complete. I've got stealth and mobility now. There's no need for me to go where my chopper is, which is north. There's no need for me to worry about having parts and destroying parts and having always to lose 10, 12 slots out of my backpack or something like that, because I always, like I mentioned earlier on, I always carry a couple of extra things. So if I do leave stuff behind, then I do not want to lose it. So made my way to Electro. And I just found this funny. I shouldn't have put this in, but I just put it because it was funny. You can see somebody's flanked somebody there. Got behind him. He was trying to loot him. He should have shot him with a Makarov, dude. Just shot him in the back. He was just trying to loot his bag before that guy was looking. He probably thought he's AFK or he's going to be busy looking. But in third person, he can see you. And I really thought that was cool. Now, as I'm looking in Electro, I'm just looking out just to see if there's any bandits around, just to make sure that nobody's banditing and nobody's really claiming Electro, that no survivors can get in. And I really thought that was pretty cool. And yes, I could have taken that guy straight away. Yeah, could have taken him out straight away. But since the first guy tried to steal from him, then it's only fair that he'd shoot you, sort of thing. Or maybe not kill you, because I didn't see him being killed. I mean, I see somebody killed on the screen, but I didn't see it straight away. I kind of looked like he shot him once, but I don't know, he passed out or something like that. So I think that's kind of fair. I mean, I know it's not really fair, but kind of. I just want to keep an eye just to see if Mr. Bandit there, or Mr. Hero, Mr. Survivor, what's he doing up there? Is he just defending himself? Is he waiting for a friend? Is he trying to shoot somebody? I don't know, he's doing something. So I want to make sure that if you start shooting, you never shoot an Enfield of zombies, especially from the top of the roof, that zombies won't get to you. You're just making them aggro and they're going to come and ruin your day. So I think he's probably waiting for somebody. Is he gone? No, he's still there. He's definitely doing something. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something. But I'll keep an eye on him just a couple more times. You can see there's another guy just coming up now. If he does take the shot and he does take this guy out with a hatchet, I mean, obviously you've got an Enfield, you've got a hatchet. You can see the other guy looking up. He's probably heard, if the guy died, he's probably heard the flies. The guy's pretty much camping the ladder, so every time you're going to get up, you are going to die before you even get off, seeing that he has an Enfield. Now, if he does end up taking shots at people, then I will take him out, since I do have the advantage of having a sniper rifle pointed right at him. I know he's not pointed straight at him. I'm just looking to see what the other guy is, if he's going to climb back up or he's not going to climb back up. And like I mentioned earlier on, always, even when you're scoping, go left, go right. Don't ever stay in the same spot, because things might be happening 20, 30, 50 meters away and you might not notice it. I mean, there was a guy that passed not too far away from me, actually. It was pretty close. I'd say it was within probably about 100 meters. And the only reason I heard him is because I have my headset and my Astro and my amp and all that sort of stuff set to footsteps, so I can hear stuff a lot better on the ground. And that's the only reason I heard him, because I didn't look left and right too much. I was just not too busy, but I was enjoying that little stealing thing on top of the electro schoolhouse. So it's just, you can see the guy's back there now. So I don't know what just happened there, because it disappeared for a bit. As he logged and logged back in, it might be the case just to get away from zombies. You can see he's doing something. I don't know what, but he's doing it. Is he trying to shoot somebody? Because if he is shooting somebody, then that's not looking good for him. But as it stands, Electro feels kind of dead, because there's not really that much stuff going on. So I think it is time for me to move it along. I think he took a shot there at something, but nobody's dying. I think his bandit strategies are not working, because no people are dying. He's shooting, but nobody's dying. But he is dying, however. He ain't going to make it. This is Gap Glover, and as I mentioned earlier on, there is plenty of barracks around. There's a fire station there. You can see there's a couple of people down there, actually, through the scope. There's one dead. Now, I'm pretty sure Mr. Bandit with the M107 just shot here. Now, as I mentioned earlier on, mysteriously, his body just disappeared. That's convenient. I mean, I didn't really want to take his M107. I would have hit his body anyway, and it makes me wonder why. I mean, why? There's just no need for you to do that. I know why people do it, is because if you've managed to remember when the server restarted, say you restarted an hour ago and you've just died, log out, even though you're technically dead, by the time you log back in, you're going to die, but the server restarted, so your body's going to be there for a couple hours. So you've got 2-3 hours until the next restart that you can get back to your own body, loot it, and presto, you have your gun back. Now, as I made my way down the hill, I heard a couple of more shots, which one of them was an Airfield shot. And I saw a survivor there just going in, and I thought, yeah, it's not him. But somebody's definitely shooting at something. You wouldn't shoot an Airfield at zombies, but something's going on. And, wait for it, it's around here somewhere. Something's going on. Oh, hello, Mr. Bandit. You ain't gonna make it, I promise you that. Now, is this the guy going back to get his loot, or is this somebody else? I know he's got an Airfield, and this is the guy that I heard. If he does go up the mountain, he ain't gonna make it, that's for sure. If he comes my way, he ain't gonna make it. If he doesn't come my way, he ain't gonna make it. So, yeah, not looking good for him. Seeing there's a little house just down there, and there's a couple of zombies around being aggroed. They're gonna aggro again, and I will see him, even though he's trying to, I think he's trying to flank me, or maybe even not. Even if he's just trying to get to Cherno, or maybe try and get to the woods just above Prig, and head in that way. Zombies will give him away. And there we go. Yes, you didn't make it, Mr. Bandit. Too late. I really hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, don't forget to post a comment. Let me know what you think about it. And I promise part 18, episode 18, will be out a lot quicker than you would expect. I know usually it takes a couple of weeks for me to upload each episode, but part 18, I have about 60-70% done already. So that will be coming out a lot quicker than what you're normally used to. I really hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. I've been the Russian Sniper, and I'll see you next time. Out.